Madam President, this week we celebrate Public Service Recognition Week to honor public servants at all levels of government for their admirable patriotism and contributions to our country. We often forget that these public servants at all levels of government go to work every day with the sole mission to make this country a better and safer place to live. Day by day, they go after their work, often receiving little recognition for the great work they do. Since 2010, I've come to the Senate floor on occasion to honor exemplary federal employees, a tradition that was begun by my friend Senator Ted Kaufman. And amongst those list of federal employees we've honored across the country have included some who've served here on this Senate floor. Today, I want to celebrate Public Service Recognition Week by taking this opportunity to recognize 3 federally employed Virginians who are doing exemplary work behind the scenes to make our government more effective and keep our fellow citizens safe. Normally, we would have their photos here, but since we've got 3, we're just going to recognize them all with this single poster. Let me go again through these exemplary federal employees. First, Heidi King, who served as the director of the Patient Safety Program at the Office of the Department of Defense and currently leads the DoD's Partnership for Patients. While at DoD, she helped develop a patient safety program which helps medical professionals eliminate preventable medical errors. Breakdown in communications between doctors, nurses, and special care providers are historically the cause of many tragic medical events, such as surgical errors, prescription mistakes, and hospital-acquired infections. To combat this, Heidi coordinated with the Department of HHS to bring together more than 100 independent experts in the medical field. These experts developed a comprehensive training program for medical professionals to learn about the factors within their control that commonly contribute to errors. In 2008, DoD implemented Heidi's program to help combat support units in Iraq. As a result, communication errors declined 65%, medication and transfusion errors decreased by 85%, and the rate of bloodstream infections from catheters also dropped dramatically. Heidi should be proud of her work, which is directly responsible for the health of many brave soldiers. Now, in an effort to spread these best practices, the safety program has established 11 training centers across the country with more than 6,200 medical professionals have participated in to become master trainers and instructors. They then return to the healthcare system to lead implementation of the program. This is the kind of common sense, cost-effective, yet also life-saving program that doesn't get much recognition, but is an example of a federal employee going above and beyond the call of duty to help her fellow Americans and actually help the bottom line. I'd also like to recognize 2 TSA employees for their heroic actions that helped save the passenger's life. While posted at Washington National Airport last month, TSA employee Chuck Boland was told that a passenger was in need of immediate assistance. As soon as Boland saw the passenger slumped in the chair, he knew he didn't have a lot of time and was prepared to do whatever was necessary to keep the passenger alive. As the man's condition declined rapidly, Boland sprinted to grab the nearest AED machine. With the help from his colleague Brian Stout, a Marine infantry sergeant who did 3 combat tours in Iraq and now works for TSA, they worked together to apply the AED machine. After a single attempt, the machine advised to begin CPR. Boland initiated chest compressions and continued administering the life-saving action even after the first responders arrived on the scene. Thankfully, their quick collaborative actions paid off. While in the ambulance on the way to the hospital, the man's heart started and stopped several times, but today he's alive and recovering from triple bypass surgery. I hope my colleagues will join me in honoring Heidi King, Chuck Boland, and Brian Stout, truly great Virginians, but also great civil servants, and all those who serve at the Department of Defense and TSA for their hard work and dedication to our nation. While today we have highlighted 3, as I've mentioned at the outset, over the last 5 years I've come many, many times and highlighted folks from across Virginia and again across the country. As I mentioned as well, there are people serving right now on this Senate floor who've received this kind of attention for their quietless dedication to duty and making the Senate a more functioning institution. So I hope as we constantly come to the floor and debate the challenge of our budget and others, I think it's very important that while we may differ about which programs we support and what functions our government should take on, we should never underestimate the enormous value that our federal employees contribute on a regular basis to the safety, security, and quite honestly, just the functioning of our national government. So I hope all my colleagues will join me in recognizing the efforts of public servants across the country during Public Service Recognition Week, and to thank them for their very important work they do